Oh, I think the hardest part is you put in your system and you don't know what to expect from a program when you come in. The guys that are in the program, it's gonna when you I've done it one other time where I came into a program and it was in rough shape when I got to it, and you need buy-in, and so I feel actually pretty lucky that I inherited this group of guys because they bought in 100%. They've worked their tails off, and so. For me, very lucky actually. That it's a challenge, no question. But when you have good kids who actually buy into what you're saying and they're trying to change things for the better for the program, then that's all you can really ask.
Yeah, you had some veteran guys left over when you take over the program. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. But it seems like those guys have been, really your team leaders so far.
Yeah, I mean Caleb Whalen has been outstanding, in terms of extra base hits, but his leadership abilities. When you take over a program, you got to have a couple guys like that who really want to see the program change, and even though they've been around for 3 or 4 years, they want to see that change, and it's very unselfish because realistically speaking, he's only here for 1 year as a senior, and so it's very unselfish for him to feel that way and to want to change the program, even though he knows he's only going to be here for a year. He still wants to be proud of it, and so we've got to have guys like that. Some of these upperclassmen who are actually really fine players, but they realize they're only here for 1 more year, and they're willing to give everything they got to see. To make their print on the program and see it change for the better.
One thing I've noticed, looking at the stat sheets at least, didn't see it too much days, you didn't have too many base runners, but it seems like you guys have been really aggressive on the base pass. Is that something that you kind of want, kind of your offensive philosophy? Is that something you want to instill?
Yeah, I try to build our offensive philosophy around our strengths, and one thing we know from our guys from the fall and the winter workouts was probably our greatest strength offensively is team speed. And so while it's not necessarily something that's been a part of my offensive coaching philosophy, nor was it as a player, our strength is running. And so we've spent a lot of time base running in practice every day. We've been spending a lot of time working on reads, and it's paid off. We've been averaging pretty close to a run for every hit we've gotten, and that's because of our base running. It's because we've been pushing buttons and being aggressive on the base pass. And so we do have good team speed. I think that's one of our great strengths here is we've got a bunch of very athletic guys who can run, and so on nights like this where you get 5 hits, you got to find a way to score runs. We need more base runners so we can steal bases and try to push the buttons.
And the middle of your lineup has been really successful early in the season with Cooper and Caleb. What do those two guys in particular mean to this lineup? Just their kind of versatility in the middle of the lineup.
Yeah, and they're protecting. I think that Cooper's start has helped protect Caleb a little bit and given him more pitches to hit, and then Ryan Barr hitting in the 5-hole has helped protect Cooper a little bit. But their outfit's been great, and what's been working for us besides tonight is that we've had a group of guys there, 3, 4, 5, 6, who have had some big-time success with on-base percentage and driving runs in and hitting balls in the gap. But our 7, 8, 9 guys have been running the bases very well, and so that combination has really been working for us. That our guys who maybe aren't hitting for high average have been running the bases and stealing bases, and so it's created some pretty instant offense. And the consistency though of Cooper and Caleb. And Ryan Barr as well. Their consistency has led to a bunch of runs. You start having guys get on base by walks or hit by pitch, and then they're stealing bags, and then you got a couple guys there that are RBI guys. You can generate some offense that way.
And for you guys, you lose today, so you even the series up. How important would it be, or what would it kind of mean for the team to get off to potentially get a road series win in the WCC tomorrow?
Yeah, Loyola's a fantastic team. They don't give you anything. They don't walk guys, and so they're very. I think they're a well-respected program with very good coaching, and so we know we have to earn it. They're not going to give us anything tomorrow, and we've won 2 of our 4 series so far, and we've split the other 2 series, and a couple of those have been on the road. So our guys have shown good fight on the last day in terms of going out there and trying to win a series, and so I expect our guys will play better tomorrow, but we know we're going to have to earn everything against Loyola.